Okay, let's have a little bit of fun. Do I have any idea what I'm doing? No. I have no idea. I'm sitting in a wheelchair. It's the new meta for gamer chairs. Anyway, hyped for this weekend. Adesanya, Costa. So let's run a simulation. Basically, I just want to see what happens when I put these two guys on legendary and then run a simulation. I don't really think simulations are that accurate, unless you have some like supercomputer, but this is the best we got. So, because like, you could just have everyone, you could have guys that are never gonna shoot for a takedown, like, get 5 right now, and I ain't about that life. But it could happen, especially in this fight. Let's make it a championship, because that's what's happening. Who are these guys? Abu Dhabi? Do they even have that on here? Did I pass it? Let's just go to... Let's go to the garden. Yeah, so... Super stoked. Super stoked for this weekend. Bunch of good fights. But we're just gonna do the main event. Not the co-main. Like, such a good matchup.
All right, coming up next for the UFC Middleweight Championship of the World, between the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, and Paulo the Eraser Costa.
I love that name, the Eraser. It's so messed up. Like he's gonna erase you from existence. So, Paulo Costa, I've been watching for a while. The dude is like the Brazilian Terminator. I think he doesn't get enough credit for his accuracy. I think he's one of the most violent fighters on the roster. The dude just puts everything into his fights. But yeah, people just like perceive him as some big old musclehead, which he is.
So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. This man ubiquitously regarded
when it comes to Adesanya, he's like
some people believe this is the greatest middleweight of all time. He certainly does, and he has goals even beyond that. He wants to be one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time. And in order to preserve that
such a good attitude.
this is a title defense.
I mean,
simply put,
definitely cocky, but he's, what is he, like 18-0 or something like that? You gotta ride that. I mean, I prefer the humble warriors, like the Damian Mayas of the world, but this is...
Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening.
I'm just as happy with guys like this.
He will have an 8-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get us started with the introductions. In New York City.
Yeah, so on paper this is really sick because you expect them to stand up, but I would not be surprised if you saw a little ground game in there. I think Costa might want to prove that he can stand up with this guy, which he can. Like I said, I think his accuracy is just as good as anyone's. But from what I sort of know, he's supposed to be a savage on the ground. So now Adesanya, he's just a top-tier mixed martial artist. I don't think if you did anything to him on the ground, he wouldn't be prepared for it. At the same time, you know, was he a blue belt? Don't sleep on blue belts. Coolest nickname. Last style bender. He's just such a good champion.
For the championship, you can give me your instruction in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight.
Probably have Herb Dean calling the real one as well. Yeah, and there's a couple other fights on there I'm pretty excited for. I mean, the co-main was insane. Like, I thought Reyes won that fight.
It feels like a big
like you say otherwise.
Both of these guys' careers.
Yeah, so far.
Who's going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup?
So.
Goes with the punch and he lands.
What a fantastic strike. Throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment.
I think.
We'll finish this fight.
I think Paulo's got a better chin than that, but
working on the ground here, his opponent's
anything
feet
could
on the
happen.
hips.
That's the one thing. So let me preface all this. I don't particularly like betting. I do pick'ems on the side. I play with like my brother and my friends. But I think actually putting like real money on a fighter is it's just too random. I think if you had a scenario like how many out of 10 times would this person win, I think you'd have a better shot at predicting. But on a 1 out of 1, it's too random. For my taste, you can bet all the money you want. I don't
connects
care.
with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
Yeah, you actually might. This is actually looking like what you might see. I mean, maybe Adesanya pressures. But yeah, Paulo is the Terminator. He just keeps coming and coming and has a endless amount of stamina. Yeah, talking about him too. So I have to rewatch that fight with Romero, but from what I remember, for whatever reason, I feel like I had Yoel Romero win that one, and it was just by a small margin, but I remember being a little surprised they gave it to Paulo Costa.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just
but also not surprised because he's insane.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Let's see.
Just out of range with the big right hand.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Good kicks.
He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that.
Yeah, Adesanya nailed it with his name. He is so stylish when he fights.
Let's see if he can get a respite.
It reminds me so much of Anderson Silva, just in the way that he was so stylistic. Alright, so we definitely got a round 1 for Adesanya.
There's the end of the round. He stayed committed to
it's the dancers, man. I don't know if you've ever seen Adesanya dance before, but
it was accumulation.
The guys who can groove,
he kept hitting him over
man,
and over to the head.
They know how to dance in the ring.
That really did damage his opponent.
It's like Eddie Bravo, wasn't he like a break dancer or something like that? Isn't that how he got into all this anyway?
Round 2 now. Israel Adesanya and the Brazilian Paulo Costa.
Yeah, he's got a good flow. Fatigue. Paulo Costa is so strong and accurate. I'm telling you, like I hate seeing he's just a big old balloon. I mean, that's true. He's gigantic, but the dude, he kills.
Well, he keeps going.
He said something in that recent press conference It was like I don't even want to say it was like a bad translation. It was like he said, my punches are like they land on arrival or something like that. Based on the question that was asked, I don't remember exactly. That was a really good answer, but I don't think he misses.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
I don't think he is the brute in the way that I don't think he's just gonna like walk in there and get punched. I mean, the dude is undefeated for a reason. Like you can't just win by slugging and getting tagged. Like you got to be smart about what you're doing.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here.
I think if I had to choose, maybe this is lame, but I don't really care. I think I want Adesanya to win, but I think Paulo I think he might do it. I think he might win. And I say that because I think his durability is there. Would I be surprised if he just got knocked out? I don't know. I mean, maybe. But he's just so durable. Where I mean,
yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic.
Yeah, you could see something sending him down, getting on top, finish with some ground and pound. That's likely. I mean, when this dude gets on top, he just rains down the hammers.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 3 minutes.
Did I mention I'm sitting in a wheelchair?
Declaring the winner by
gamer chair. If that were to happen, I would see it going longer. I don't think that would happen till later. I think Izzy's too.
All right, so we got a new UFC middleweight
too
champion,
smart.
And this is a title that no one can ever take away from you. He's got a
too
UFC
good
belt
at avoiding unnecessary
damage. Say it takes a village to build a champion. If you look behind him,
I think
celebrating with his coaches,
in this simulation he was more. He attacked more than I think he would in real life.
Congratulations to him
and
his team.
Yeah, round 2. I guess we'll see. That was pretty cool. That was pretty fun. I'm down to do these every once in a while. I do these other videos where whoever loses like big fights like this, if they're in the game, I like to do like a Kumite redemption, and I usually play as them because I want to play. But it's fun to just give the person who lost a chance to redeem themselves, even if it's me playing and I'm not the best, but it's fun. Super pumped. This weekend's gonna be great. And now we're like that much closer to the Khabib Gaethje, so we're definitely getting down with that one. I know the next fight's like Holly Holm and somebody else, but I don't know who's in the game's roster, everybody yet, so if they're there, I'll run it. It'll be fun.